All right, Mounir Majoubi, thank you very much for stopping by the TechCrunch
Thank you.
studio. You're in charge of all things digital for the French government, and I think you've walked around Eureka Park earlier today. So what did you think? What is your favorite startup so far?
You know, I met with a lot of French startups for the very first year. There have never been as much French startup as it's the first year that we had so many startups from France, nearly 300. And what is really important is that we never had that mature startups. All the French startups I've met this morning, they have a product or a service and they're here to sell it to the world. They're here to sell it in the Americas. They have competitive products in both artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, e-health. I was mostly astonished by French startups on the e-health. We had startups that are innovating on subjects that nobody was talking before, on preventions, on women's health preventions, that concern nearly 100 million women around the world, and they get solutions they've never seen before. And you know, there's always a justice on that. They are the startups that have met the most buyers, international buyers from America that wanted to distribute their products.
So a couple of years ago, I had Emmanuel Macron here, right here. We did the same interview, and I asked him this question that I'm going to ask you as well. Are you here to be the salesperson of French startups? What's your role here?
My role here, and the reason why French startups are coming here, is because they're here to sell. And my question to each of them is, how can I help you to develop internationally and sell internationally? Now France is recognized to have a strong digital ecosystem, a strong engineer ecosystem with very high quality products and services, but at the moment they are not going at the international scale. So this year with 300 companies, it's also a sign of maturity for France, showing that we've never had that much startups nationally, and we never had that much startups that wanted to go abroad. So I am here to tell them that French tech is a brand, international brand, that tells the world that we have these experts and they are here to sell.
So let's talk about the perception of French startups in general outside of France. I've talked with many entrepreneurs, French entrepreneurs, who've said there's still too many misconceptions about building a company in France. Do you think this has changed, or is it changing right now?
Yeah, I believe it's changing, and I believe that we have more and more diverse entrepreneurs that start companies. We still have an issue on diversity and mixity. We don't have enough women starting companies. We don't have enough people coming from different social backgrounds, and we don't have enough people coming from previous professional experience. And these new people that comes to the startup scene, they also bring their expertise and their experience. And that helps change the perception we have on French entrepreneurs and French startups. What I've seen today is more maturity, is more awareness of what is awaited by international buyers and by other markets. I've seen many startups pitching in English, so it's new. They are pitching really well. And I was talking to some organizer for some French region that came with a lot of companies this year. I said, we prepare them, we help them pitch in English, we help them have a very strong and direct way to explain their product and their offer. And that's a sign that our ecosystem is becoming a more mature ecosystem. And if you look at the US ecosystem, here companies are international by default. And that is what is happening now with French startups.
You think you've been in the tech ecosystem in France for years now. Do you think this is the most important change, a change of mindset when it comes to reaching some international markets?
Yes, it's definitely a big change. I've been on the family for 15 years in Paris, and I can tell you that now French entrepreneurs, even the youngest, are more international than what we expected us to be before. They directly sing their product in English. They build their product with international teams. They build it with a mindset of reaching different people everywhere in the world. That's a definitely complete change, and that's something we've learned from the best companies in the US.
So as you know, Paris is probably about to overcome London when it comes to startup investments. And yet, there's not as many exits and IPOs from French startups compared to British startups. Do you think big companies and big French companies also need to change their mindset?
Yes, they have a role to play. there is few occurrence of change that is happening right now in France that happened in 2017, and I believe that we will have a lot of them in 2018, showing that large companies buy mature startups at the real market international price of what they should be sold, and they integrate them and make value out of them. There are a large bank group in France that bought a very large startup that was becoming a leader in its field, and now they are integrating it as one of the pillars of this bank. By doing that, they are setting an example for other groups, telling them that it's normal to buy for few hundred millions a company, integrate them in your business, and not make it as something exceptional, not buying them for few thousands in their early days, and not putting them at the strategy of your company. There is one of the leading hotel operator in France that has bought at the right price great online platform for tourism, and they are integrated as the main pillar of their transformation. So it's changing, it's happening, and it's now.
You're talking about Accor Hotel, right?
Yes, I'm talking about them, but I'm trying to not
name any names. We don't care about that here. So there are some big French companies here, La Poste, and I'm sure like other big French companies. We haven't seen much from them except, having a stand at CES and at other big tech conferences. Do you think it's the first step, or do you think they're just here to promote what they're already doing?
Well, if we take the example of La Poste, look at what they're doing year after year. Look at their stand today. Look at what they have now. When they first started to come, it was just a way for them to show to the world what innovative they had in their organization. Now, they come here with real innovation that are changing markets, and that could be sold internationally. Meaning that La Poste is now building strong innovation that are transforming France, but that could also become international product. And that is the new thing. They are creating new markets with strong solution and real market solution, not anecdotal innovation. But tomorrow I will be with 100 SMEs that are not here as demonstrators, they're here to visit, and they just want to understand what it is to pitch a product internationally at CES and decide if it will be their place for the coming years, for next year, for the year after, to come here and pitch their own product. So I think there is a good reason to come here, even if you don't have your product yet, to understand how is it to pitch and to see how they do it internationally.
So one last question about deep tech startups, because we talked about e-health and AI, and a lot of things that French startups are well positioned to tackle, it seems. Why is that? Do you think it's because of the engineering schools in France?
The deep tech move of startups is very beneficial to France. We have invested in research and development and public research for many years, for more than 100 years. We believe in university, we believe in research, we believe in engineering. We we make some of the best engineers in the world, so bad that they are hired by all American companies for, especially on the subject of artificial intelligence. But we don't really know how to make them great entrepreneurs. And what is new, and that is a complete change of the ecosystem and the startup scene in France. It's now you have very high-level doctors creating e-health startups, very innovative in terms of digital, but also very innovative in terms of health. You have strong researchers that would never see themselves as entrepreneurs that are becoming strong entrepreneurs, and this is also a key change. When you develop something where you're very strong, and we are very strong in research, and develop it in a way to make it marketable, then you have changed something in the mind of French people, and that is what's happening right now.
Mounir Majoubi, thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, à bientôt.
Merci.